Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, pour the wine. No, the big glass. You are actually not going to believe what is happening right now. I feel like I'm living in a soap opera written by someone who has never interacted with a human toddler before. You know my sister-in-law, right? The one who always has to be the main character in every single scenario. Yeah, her. She is currently trying to police my 2-year-old daughter's vocabulary, and I am about 5 seconds away from losing my absolute mind. So let me set the stage because the backstory is essential, or you won't understand the level of delusion I am dealing with. You know my daughter is too, right? She is in that precious, squishy, learning to speak phase. It is the cutest thing in the world, but obviously her diction isn't exactly Oxford English Dictionary level yet. When she started trying to say grandma for my husband's mom, my mother-in-law, it was a disaster. Grandma is a hard word, all those consonants clashing together. It wasn't happening, so naturally it came out as Nana. It was adorable, it stuck, we loved it. It wasn't even a calculated decision, it was just organic. And honestly, Nana is such a classic, sweet grandmother name. It fits my mother-in-law perfectly. She's an angel, by the way, we love her. She's the kind of grandma who bakes cookies and actually listens to you. Now, rewind a bit. When my daughter was just a tiny baby, my SIL, this is my husband's stepbrother's wife, just to keep the family tree straight, came to me with this whole preemptive strike. She told me very seriously that her children call her mother Mimi. She wanted to make sure we didn't use Mimi because she didn't want her kids to get confused. I was like, okay, sure. I didn't care. I wasn't planning on using Mimi anyway, so we settled into Nana for my mill. It was distinctive. It was easy for the baby to say, and everyone was happy. Or so I thought. Here is where the tea gets scorching hot. My BIL and SIL had a massive falling out with BIL's biological mom, like nuclear level. They went full no contact. The tricky part is that their 5-year-old son used to call that woman Nana. So in their house, Nana is now a forbidden name associated with a person they no longer speak to. But you won't believe how she's making this my problem. Fast forward to now. My daughter is toddling around, happy as a clam, shouting Nana, Nana. Every time she sees my mill, it's her special word. It's her relationship. It is pure love. My SIL has decided that this is a personal attack. She has been pressuring me relentlessly to force my 2-year-old to stop saying Nana and switch to grandma immediately. Her logic. She says she doesn't want her 5-year-old son to get confused or sad when he hears my daughter say it. She thinks that if he hears the word Nana, he's going to spiral because he'll realize he can't see his Nana anymore. I tried to be nice about it at first. I really did. I told her, look, I try to say grandma when I'm talking about her in front of the kids, but she's 2. She can't flip a switch like that. But SIL isn't hearing it. She keeps doubling down. She looks at me with these big, teary, manipulative eyes and says, I just cringe every time I hear her say it. It makes me so worried for my son. Girl, I almost snapped. You cringe? You cringe at my toddler expressing love for her grandmother because you haven't figured out how to explain your family dynamics to your kid. Let's be real for a second. Her son is 5. He understands that people have different names. My daughter's Nana is a completely different human being than his Nana. But SIL is making me feel like I'm this insensitive monster, the way she words it. It's masterful gaslighting. And here is the kicker, my BIL, her husband. The man whose mother this actually involves. He has never said a word to us about it, not a peep. It is entirely coming from SIL. I tried to explain to her that Nana is special to my daughter. It's her Nana. Why should my child have to sacrifice her special bond because SIL is projecting her trauma onto us? It feels so unfair to make a 2-year-old comply with the emotional baggage of adults. So I kept ignoring her until I asked my husband for advice. And he told me to stop engaging for a shocking reason. So I was starting to question myself, like, am I the asshole? My husband, he is over it. He looked me dead in the eye and said, do not engage. He encouraged me to basically stop talking to her about it entirely. He knows her. He knows how she operates. And you want to know why he's so dismissive of her feelings? Because the mask slipped. Oh, did it slip? In one of her little rants where she was trying to guilt-trip me, she let something slip that clarifies everything. She outright told me, to my face, that she has a problem with me in general because she is just jealous and needs to work on her confidence. Can you believe the audacity? She admitted she is jealous of me. She has caused me so much pain in the past, always nitpicking my choices, always trying to make me feel small, and it turns out it's just good old-fashioned envy. She won't ever be satisfied with who I am or what I choose to do. If I changed the name to Grandma tomorrow, she'd find something else to be upset about. This isn't about the name Nana. This is about control. This is about her feeling like her life is spiraling because of the no-contact situation and trying to exert control over my life to make herself feel better. She sees my happy family, my daughter's happy relationship with my mill, and she can't stand it. So she has to taint it. She has to make it cringy. She has to make it a problem. It's main character syndrome at its finest. She thinks the world revolves around her trauma. But here is my struggle, and why I need you to tell me I'm right. I am such a people pleaser. I hate conflict. When she does that sad, wilting flower act, I feel a knot in my stomach. I feel like the mean girl, but I can't let her win. I need to work on growing a backbone. I need to stand there and say, no, her name is Nana, deal with it. Because honestly, it's nice to see that I'm not being rude by ignoring her. I'm protecting my kid. My daughter is innocent in this. She doesn't know about family feuds or estrangements. She just knows that the nice lady gives her hugs and cookies is Nana. And I am not going to strip that away from her just because my SIL needs therapy. My mill is kind to us. We love her. We are keeping the peace for our family unit. But God, it is exhausting. Every time we have a family gathering now, I have this anxiety spike. I'm waiting for the moment my daughter yells Nana. And SIL does her dramatic wince, clutching her pearls like she's been physically struck. It takes everything in me not to roll my eyes into the back of my skull. I think my husband is right. I need to just stop engaging. If she brings it up, I need to just be like, asked and answered. Or better yet, that sounds like something you need to discuss with a therapist, not me. Too harsh, maybe, but I am at my limit, so am I crazy? Please tell me I'm not crazy for thinking this request is absolutely unhinged. You don't rename a grandmother just because someone else in the extended family got cut off. That's not how the world works. If her kid is confused, she needs to sit him down and explain. That's your cousin's Nana. Your Nana is not around right now. It's a teachable moment. Instead, she wants to censor my toddler. Just pass the bottle. I can't with this woman. I really, really can't. But I'm keeping Nana. I don't care if she cringes until her face freezes that way. That is her Nana, and I'm standing my ground. Finally, I think, just remind me I'm doing the right thing, okay? Because the guilt trips are world-class and I need backup. Will she escalate this to a full-blown family feud? Stay tuned for the next episode.